festival. I'd like to get started by doing something you don't see comedians do on national television that much, and that's ask for a ride home. I have no car anymore. I don't know if you ever had this happen to you. You ever fall asleep at a drive-in movie? Wake up the next morning in the middle of a flea market? Cars dismantled there. People were picking over the car like vultures there. You know, what is it? I'm trying to buy cheap furniture, you know. I moved into this house, and so I go to these Rose Bowl, these bad flea markets, you know, where everything is an antique. It's junk. The guy's trying, oh, that's not a beanbag chair, that's a Louis XIV beanbag chair. Clown paint. It's a skeleton, it's not just a clown painting. You know, it's like unsigned. There's always some old geezer there sitting on the edge of his ranchero. He's got like a blanket with 3 items on it, like a deflated basketball and a can of Rust-Oleum. An old sink. Ah, it's a set. Can't break it up. Sorry. Can't break it up. So I just bought, you know, I'm not patting myself. I bought this house, right? I'm trying to renovate this thing. Now, I don't know if you ever worked on a house. I swear this is true. You hire people, plumbers, electricians to work on your house. They do like 80% of the job, and they disappear. And they leave you hanging, you know, you walk in, yeah, it looks pretty good. Oh, you like it? Yeah, well, I gotta take my men off the job. When we ran through all the router bits here, and we'll be back in the spring. You know, every one of them, you know. Jesus was a carpenter. I'm sure even when he was preaching, there's some guy in the back of the crowd going, what? Me can inherit the earth? That's great, Jesus. When are you gonna finish hanging my drywall, huh? The carpentry terminology is kind of interesting, isn't it? Aren't you a little curious to meet the guy they named the Phillips head screwdriver after? I must have got some good-natured ribbing. Hey, Phillips head, come over here. Let me borrow one of your combs. Do you mind? I was washing my hair on the way over here. Now, is this like the stupidest thing? Why do they put directions on shampoo? If you don't know how to operate shampoo, stay out of the shower, you know? Neptune or something? Oh, gee, lather, rinse, repeat. Doesn't say anything about stopping here. An 8th case of pearl concentrate here. I have a dog. And I have no segue, I just have a dog now. And anybody got one of those 8-month-old dogs? Like the most loyal companion in the world. You kind of leave them locked up all day and they can't wait. I got a dog who does like Jack Lemmon impressions by the time I come home in the afternoon. He's like, oh, geez, I gotta get it. Where have you been? I'll tell you what I did. I've been to this game, you see, there with the empty dog dish. I move it back and forth with my nose there across the floor, you know. What? The couch pillow? No, I didn't chew that up. None exploded. It was spontaneous combustion. It just went up like that. He's got this spot on his back where he starts scratching. He starts doing the Elvis leg number there. You try to talk to your dog. It's like when you try to, you know, we talk down to animals, you know. I guess we don't want rejection from animals. There's enough in life with humans that you try to get. This is why when you're passing a field of cows, you always have to stick your head out the car window and go, What is a cow supposed to think? Hey, how'd that cow get his driver's license? Anyway, look, thanks for letting me come out here and
When are you gonna hang my drywall? How you been?
I've been fine.
What have you been up to lately?
Well, I went skiing in Utah.
Lovely state.
Yes. Not any crime. No crime whatsoever.
Well, that's good.
I saw a guy pull himself over for speeding there. He just, I got myself a warning, but I'm not going to let this happen again. I'm out there to Park City, and they got this Tammy Baker trail open up there.
Oh, is that right?
There should be a big light over my head now with punchline coming. Punchline.
No.
This is the Tammy Baker Trail. It's 9 inches of powder and 18-inch base. And,
you know, if you want, you can use our drummer for those.
You know, this is what I want to. You think you know you're over here doing stand-up, and you think it's great and it's going fine, and then you go home and you watch it 12:30 at night, and there's like that half the bass guitar growing out of the back of your head there, you know. Very embarrassing.
What kind of dog do you have?
I have like he's part Dalmatian and a little bit of pit bull in him.
Really?
Everybody says a pit bull. It's just a pit bull. That's what they're keeping people off the streets now in New York, and dress pit bulls up as police officers. But it's a great relationship, you know. I'll tell you why. Dogs don't come up to you after 8 months and say stuff like, you know, honey, is my butt bigger than when you met me? You know? No vanity there.
We'll do a commercial here. We'll be right back.